Hey friend, welcome back to Wild Coast Pilates. My name is Danny. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are on Kawagil First Nations territories today, and we're going to use a block if you have one. If not, you can do without it. And we're going to do a little lower body circuit. So we're focusing today on glutes, hamstrings, legs. You're going to get some quads in there, of course, but we're really just focusing on the lower half. My goal today is to keep it short and sweet. So maybe if you're on a lunch break or something, or you just are really not into working out and you just want it done, we're going to get it done for you. So when you're ready, throw on some of your favorite music. Oh my God. When you're ready, throw on your favorite playlist, grab some water, and meet me on your mat. Okay, so we're gonna get right into it. First things first, we're gonna have a lay, and we're gonna place our block in between our knees. Shoulders are pressed to the floor, chest is nice and open, making sure our wrists aren't tenting off the ground here. We're gonna press our forearms into the ground. My heels are just a little bit outside of my reach, so they're not super far out, they're not super tight. Now that being said, you can do a glute bridge with your feet further away. You're just gonna have a little bit more work through the hamstrings, and it's working them in a more elongated position. So kind of nice sometimes to also play around with that. So just see how that feels for you. Take a deep breath in through the nose. As you exhale, scoop that belly button up and away from the seam of your pants, up towards the back of the heart, making sure we have a little space under our low back. Beautiful. If you had a little cup of coffee or something on your low belly, you wouldn't want it to spill in any direction. We're just finding that beautiful neutral spine. My feet are firmly planted to the floor. My inner thighs are engaging to start to squeeze my block. And if you don't have a block, that's fine. Use a pillow, rolled up towel, whatever, even a sweater. Oh, there's another juvenile eagle. So many eagles today. They're so pretty. I wish my camera could go a little bit higher so you could see them, but oh well, here we go. So start to plant the heels to the floor, energetically drag them towards you. And we're just gonna do a few slow spinal rolls. So scoop the belly up towards you, rolling through one vertebrae at a time to lift. And then as we roll it back down from the upper back, the mid back, the low back. Beautiful. Exhale, we scoop the low back, rolling up one vertebrae at a time to a beautiful straight line, finding a clean line from your pubic bone to your chest, rolling it back down. Gorgeous. Just working through some nice spinal rolls to loosen up our back and just start to ease into our workout. Beautiful. Exhaling up, inhaling down, exhaling up, inhaling down. Good. So I'm really focusing on drawing my heels back towards me. Good. Engaging through the inner thighs. Good. Now from the top here, we're just going to come down, tap the bum, exhale up, tap the bum, exhale up, tap the bum, exhale up. Beautiful work. We're engaging through the core, just working with our breath. So we're drawing that belly button up to the back of the throat. You can imagine if you had a little string tied across your low belly, connecting your two hip bones. Can you imagine you're trying to pull that string tight? Beautiful. We're drawing those heels in energetically towards us. We're going to add 2 pulses when you're ready. Pulse 1, pulse 2, come down. Pulse 1, pulse 2, come down. Pulse 1, pulse 2, come down. We've got this. I know. Pulse 1, pulse 2, come down. Pulse 1, pulse 2. Exhaling up. Inhaling down. Now bringing a little bit of awareness to our shoulders. What's happening with your shoulders? Are they maybe crumpling and lifting off the floor? So can you imagine you have a $100 bill under each of your shoulders? You want to press those shoulders as firmly to the ground as possible. As you can see, it's a beautiful windy day here on the North Island. I would be devastated if my hypothetical $200 flew away. Single homeowner in a crazy world that's expensive, I'd be really sad. Girls gotta eat. Good job. Let's keep going with it. Can you give me 10? 9, 8, feeling that fire build. Good. 7, 6, 5. Keep those wrists on the ground. Don't let them tent up. For 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Hold it right there. We're just going to pulse. Pulse up. Pulse up. Keep breathing. Good. Try to pull your pubic bones slightly up towards you. This will help get out of your low back and engage a little bit more into your low belly. Just keeping it going. We have got this. Yowza. Ooh. Keep drawing the heels in towards you. Good. From here, we're going to hold at the top and just breathe. Squeeze the knees together into that block or towel or whatever you've got between them. We're going to lift and float the left heel, tap it down, lift and float the left, tap it down, lift and float the left. Beautiful. Keeping it going. Good. Make sure that your hips are level. So maybe you want to place your hands on the sides of your pelvis here and just have a feel of what's happening. Is your left hip maybe dragging down towards the ground, or maybe you're kind of sagging? Try to really think you've got a clean line, sternum, which is your chest bone, to your pubic bone, nice and clean. Good. From here, we're going to extend our left leg, press the hips a little higher, squeeze the legs together, squeeze that block, and just breathe. Pull that right heel in towards you. Feel that right glute engage. Press the hips up a little bit higher. If you need to, you can always place your hands on your pelvis to help stabilize, but also just as tactile feedback to get a sense of what's happening. Scoop that belly button away. Oh, the eagles, can you hear those? They're singing a song. Keep breathing. Good. We're going to pulse, 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 pulse. I know. Ow. Why? I thought we were friends. I know. Just bear with me. Give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring it down. Lift and tap the right. I know. Ouch. If you feel it in the low back, draw that pubic bone up towards you. You can do it. I promise you are so strong. You are capable of so much more than you think. I'm here to brainwash you that nothing can stand in your way. And I'm going to prove it to you through your workout. Because if you can do this, you can put your mind to anything and accomplish everything you desire. Extend and hold. Let's push the hips up a little bit higher. Maybe want to do a little pelvis check. That's a-okay. Pull that pubic bone towards you. And remember, if at any point anything is too intense, just calm down. Take a break. It's all good. If your low back is really giving you a hard time, just come down. Maybe even put both feet on the floor and just hold it there. Maybe just float that right heel. That's okay too. And breathe. I've got this cute little juvenile eagle who keeps soaring right just over the tree on top over, and he's like, what is she doing down there? Good. Keep breathing. Can you give me 5, 4, 3, shoulders pressed to the ground, and 1, and just pulse it up. Pulse it up. Pulse it up. I know. Ow. Ow. We're pulling that left heel in towards us, feeling that left hamstring engaged. We have got this. Squeeze your block. For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Roll it down. Good. Let's hug our knees to our chest. Brief little reset if you need it. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. My booty is on fire. Good. From here, we're just going to place our block in the middle of our mat. Now, easier is going to have your block closer. Harder is going to be further away. I'm a little bit limited for space here. Trying to find a spot where I'm not getting blasted by the wind and where the tide isn't going to swallow me alive. Now, I'm going to preface this by saying if you have pain in the backs of the knees, consider bringing your block closer to you. If you don't have a block, just place your heels on the floor, toes lifted. That's totally fine, or on a pillow, a towel, whatever feels okay. So same positioning as before. Let's press the shoulders to the floor. Make sure that your wrists aren't tenting upwards. If they're tenting up, there's a really good chance we're kind of rounding through the chest, lifting our shoulders off and putting a weight in our neck. So think you want to press the shoulders down. Arms are working to push the floor away from you. Scoop your pubic bone kind of up towards you. Just engage through the low belly, and we're going to lift. Beautiful. So it's kind of like holding a glute bridge with your legs further away. But now let's think we want to drag our block energetically back to us. And we're just going to hold it here. So feel how when you push the hips up a little higher, you pull the block towards you, you feel the hamstrings really start to work. Now, if you need to, of course, hands on the hips is totally fine. This can help you again get a sense of what's going on. Can we again think pubic bone to chest bone are making a beautiful clean line, so we're not dumping the pelvis, we're not super high or arching the back. Good. Keep pulling that block in towards you. Good. Keep breathing. Now, if this feels okay for you, maybe you want to try lifting your left leg to the sky, tap it down. Right leg to the sky, tap it down. Now, if that's too much, just keep both your feet on your block. That's totally okay. But think you want to keep energetically dragging the block towards you. So you're not just resting your heels on the floor. We're really working to try to pull the block or bunch your mat up beneath you. Good. Again, remember, I went too far. Remember, if you need to, you can place your hands on your pelvis. Beautiful. Keep pulling that block in towards you. Hamstrings are awake. They are working. Good. Can you give me 5, 4, 3, good job, 2, and 1. Perfect. From here, place your left heel in the center of the block. If you need to come down and just eyeball where you are or shift your block over, that's completely fine. Lift it up. Now, if you need to keep your right foot on the ground to stabilize, that's okay. Maybe you want to just have the toes touching or the foot resting, but try to keep all your weight in that left hamstring that's working. If instead you have it in you, draw the right knee to the chest, push the hips a little higher. Now, here's the fun part. If this is good, stay here. If you have it in ya, we're going to twist over to the left, over to the right while we drag our block in towards us. So remember, moving your block further away from you will make it harder. Closer to you will make it easier. Listen to your knees. I feel like I'm going to fall off this block here. Listen to your body. Okay, we don't want to have pain in our joints. We just want to feel the muscles working. Good job. Breathing deep. Dragging that block into you for 3. Good. For 2. For 1. This one always just kills me. Good. Coming down, we're going to switch. Just making sure your block is centered with your body. I'm a big fan of this exercise though, because you're working your hamstring in a more lengthened or eccentric position. But I also find that with the side to side movement, it really helps me to strengthen more the inner and outer parts of my hamstrings. I have a lot of knee issues. It's been a lifetime of problems with this poor, sweet little body of mine. Oh, hi. Oh, the eagle is so close. Cool. Sorry, I got distracted. I get so excited when animals come say hello. It's like the best. Just living my best Snow White fantasy over here. Good job. Give me 2. Give me 1. I'm just trying to distract you guys, obviously, from the pain in your body. Good. And wiggle it out. Oh, how does that feel for you at home? I am on fire. Hug the knees to chest for a brief moment. Coming up. We are almost there. Let's place that block on the right-hand side. I'm going to place my right foot on, my left foot just a little bit in front, sits on my mat. Just pivot just a wee bit, like so. So legs are hip width apart, and I'm just going to start sitting down and back. So my weight is in my left leg, okay? My right foot is on the block. It's super, super light. Putting all my weight into this right leg. I'm really anchoring down into the right ankle, or the left ankle, sorry, left, right, words, oh God. That thing, that's where I'm putting my weight. My knee, if you see me from the front for a sec, my knee is tracking in line with my second toe. So I'm not wobbling side to side. I'm keeping it nice and level. And having my foot on the block behind me just elevates my leg a little bit. But I'm really focusing on keeping all my weight in this front leg here. When we're ready, we're gonna add 2 pulses. Come up, pulse 1, up, down for 2, and up. Now with the low back, can we think, we don't wanna make a little rounded cashew. If you see me from the side, I don't wanna look like this. I wanna lengthen the low back, crown of the head and tailbone are moving away from each other. If we imagine, if you come up for half a sec, you have 2 little flashlights in your sits bones. Imagine you want to spread them wide. So maybe you feel a bit of a melting on feeling in your low back. If you do, I love that for you. That is the goal. Those are your local stabilizers starting to activate. And they can just help to pull the head of our thigh bones a little bit more back in the hip socket, so we're not pinching so much the fronts of our hips. Beautiful work. Keeping all our weight in that left leg. Can we focus on feeling the left hamstring starting to work? We've got this. Belly button is drawing away from our tights. If you were to reach behind, can you feel your sits bones stretching through your leggings? We've got this. Give me 10. 9, 8, pulsing down for 2, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, stay light on that block. We don't want to leave any indent. All our weight's in the grounded foot. Last one, we're going to hold it down. We're just going to pulse. We're going to pulse. We're going to pulse. We're going to pulse, keeping the weight in that left leg. Engage the belly, draw the ribs down and in together. Owie, owie, owie. We can do it. I know you can. I know you can. Breathe deep. Lengthen the tailbone and the crown of the head away from each other. Knees are hip width apart. They're not collapsing in. Can you give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on up. We're just going to shift our block a wee bit back. Place our right knee on the ground. Promise final exercise on this leg. We'll do the other side and we're done. My front knee is stacked over the ankle. My hips are nice and level. I'm tucking the back toes under. I'm going to lift, extend the back leg into an arabesque lunge. Come back down, tap the knee. Exhale, extend. Inhale down, tap the knee. So notice my starting position when my knee is on my block. Hips are over the bottom knee. Knee is over ankle. I'm trying to keep this front leg. I have to look forward for a second because I'm going to lose my balance. I'm trying to keep my front leg like a statue. It is stable. Yes, there's a little bit of up and down movement happening, but I'm really focusing on just having this beautiful hinge at the hips as my body leans diagonally forward as I extend. Woo! See what I mean? Balance is a struggle today. As I extend the back leg. Beautiful. I also really love popping a Pilates ball in this hip, in the front hip. When I do this one, I find that really, really helps to keep that beautiful hinge of the hips, the upper body leaning forward. Beautiful work. Now, can we think with our pelvis as we come down? We're not dropping that bottom hip, okay? We're keeping our hips nice and level. Lightly tapping the block if you even go that far. Now, again, if you don't have a block, pillow, rolled up towel, or nothing, maybe a couch cushion, whatever you got. Left leg is on fire. I know it feels great. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh. Oh, good. Other side. So left foot on the block, right foot goes on the ground. I'm just going to angle this way slightly because it's windy to protect my microphone. We sit down and back. So the weight stays in the right leg. Okay. It's up to you how far you want to have your back foot. It's really your choice. I personally find I like to find kind of a middle ground. Having it super close just makes the exercise a bit too easy for my liking, but that's just me. Okay, listen to your body. If you're noticing you're putting a lot of weight in this back leg, really feeling it in the thigh, maybe consider bringing your block just a little bit closer to the front foot. Whatever you gotta do to allow you to keep all your weight nice and stable in that right or that front leg, okay? Again, my knee is tracking over that ankle in line with the second toe. I'm not wobbling side to side. I'm not shooting past it. I'm really thinking of sitting down and back with my hips. Good. Letting my upper body kind of hinge forward. Good. Again, if we think of those two little flashlights in our sits bones, they're spreading wide apart. So we feel that little melting on feeling in our low back. And if you're not feeling it, that's okay. You can always try that when you're just laying down. We're going to add 2 pulses here when we're ready. Pulse 1, pulse 2. But when you're in your crook laying position, so just laying on the floor with your knees bent, with your heel, knee, and hips in alignment with each other. If you try imagining that when you're laying down, your flashlights are pointing towards your heels the same way they are right now when we're standing. And maybe doing it without movement might make it click better for you. If you're having a little bit of difficulty with that concept, that's okay. But try to imagine the flashlights, if they're pointing at the floor or the wall in front, whatever, we're trying to spread them apart from each other. You want to literally see them move away, okay? That just helps to activate all those good little friends, those local stabilizers. We love you. Good job. This is where you guys start to notice Pilates teachers can't count. It's fine. Just trust me. We're almost there. Beautiful work. Moving through it. Good. We're drawing that belly button up and away from the tights. Good job. Give me 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there and just pulse. Pulse. Keep all your weight in that right leg. I know. Ow, 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 ow. We're lifting that tailbone, lengthening the low back. If you feel behind you, you can feel your sits bones stretching through your tights. Good. Open the chest, reach the crown of the head to the sky, and breathe. Good job. Feeling the weight in that front thigh. I really like to focus on the hamstring. I'm a quad dominant person, so my quads love to take over everything. So I really am trying to think, I'm sitting down and back, hinging at the hips, trying to work with the hamstring for 3, for 2, for 1. Beautiful. Just gonna switch this guy over. Place your left knee on your block, hip over knee, back toes tucked, knee over ankle. Start to hinge at the hip slightly. Think we're pulling this front thigh back. We extend the back leg as we lift off the block. Bend, we tap back down. Exhale, I lift, extend. Inhale, I come down. Both my hips are facing forward here. They're staying nice and level. I like to imagine I have 2 pails of water on either side of my pelvis. I'm not dropping one to the floor. That front leg is a beautiful, strong statue. Ooh, as I lose my balance. Just the back leg is straightening and bending. That is what lets me move forward. Good job. Can we really think we're sitting down and back into that right glute, drawing that hip back, keeping the right knee stacked over the ankle, in line with the second toe. In case you're wondering, the second toe is the little friend that lives next to your big toe. Good job. Can you give me 10? We are almost there. For 9. Good job. Breathe deep for 8, 7, 6, 5. Maybe you want to reach your hands up by your head. For 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Ooh, owie. Shake it out. Oh my gosh, my legs don't work. I almost fell over. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you had a good workout. I hope you're enjoying. It means a lot to get to share this with you. I hope you have the very best rest of your day. Take great care of yourselves. Go easy on yourself because life is hard and stressful and you are doing the things. I see you. I'm sending you so much love. Till next time, take care.